Okay, start. My name is JoDee. I'm a community health worker and a doula for community health and outreach communications department. I would like to thank Emily Brown, our registered respiratory therapist and community educator, for doing the research and the editing. If it wasn't for her, you would just have a bunch of emojis and memes and TikToks. So thanks, Emily. We're going to talk on safe toys and gifts. We are going to go over age appropriateness, non-toy related gifts, popular toys, battery safety, banned or recall toys, and just where to find these recall lists. So when it comes to toys and gifts, it's critical to remember to consider the safety and age range of toys and gifts. Prevent Blindness America has declared December as Safe Toys and Gift Awareness Month, hence the Lunch and Learn. The group encourages everyone to consider if the toys they wish to give suits the age of the individual skills and abilities of the individual child who will receive it, especially for infants and children under the age of 3. That's a high demographic. So we're just going to touch different age ranges. So 0 to 12, 12 to 24, 3 to 6, and 7 to 12. So for our age range, 0 to 12 months, we kind of have categories like things they can reach for, things to listen to, things to look at, pretend with, things to drop and take out, things to build with, things to use large muscles with. So the things they can reach for, things, like the plastic things you can suck on, you can shake, make noise, rattles, large rings. You're thinking choking, like choking hazards. They do a lot of tactile fun play. So things to listen to would be books with nursery rhymes, lullabies, simple songs. Things to look at would be like pictures, so baby can see them. Those unbreakable mirrors, they kind of look like funky playhouse mirrors, but the babies love them. Things to play with, pretend with, baby dolls, puppets, plastic and wooden vehicles with wheels or water toys. Things to drop and take out would be plastic bowls, balls, nesting toys. These are the kind of toys I play with. Pans, pots, all this stuff. Things to build with would be large soft blocks and wooden cubes. And then things to use their large muscles with, large balls, push and pull toys, low, soft things to crawl over. So you're thinking 0 to 12 months, you're not wanting many choking hazards. That's something that we really look after. So 12 to 24 months, kind of similar, things to create with, things to pretend with, things for solving problems. Board books with simple illustrations or photographs of real objects. Recordings with songs, rhymes, simple stories, and pictures. Things to create with would be wide, non-toxic, washable markers, crayons, large paper. Things to pretend with would be toy phones, dolls, doll beds, strollers, stuffed toys, plastic animals, plastic and wood cars. Problem solving would be wood puzzles, hooks, buttons, buckles, and snaps. There's things called a lock board or a busy board, which I hadn't heard of since I played with pots and pans and sticks and rocks. So I'll show you a picture of the busy boards. They're really cool. Another thing is blocks, smaller, sturdier, transportation toys, construction sets, child-sized furniture, dress-up clothes, puppets, sand water play toys. Get that imagination flowing. Here's the busy board. Now with the busy board, it's busy. You do want to be careful because, you do notice there's some screws and stuff. Make sure that's extra secure because that can be a choking hazard. But I mean, they get their own remote. You can have them play with their own versus yours. And it helps with dexterity and just getting those milestones met. Hi. Then we have 3 to 6-year-old toys. So think of things for problem solving, pretending and building. For problem solving, puzzles, blocks that snap together. Things for pretending and building, blocks again, structure, transportation toys, furniture again, dress up, simple puppet theaters. Also instruments, keyboards, xylophones, maracas, tambourines, all amazing toys for kiddos. 3 to 6, you can also start introducing tricycles, bikes, puddles, soft material underneath wagon wheelbarrows, plastic bats, balls, bowling pins. So if a child has access to a computer, programs that are interactive, and children can understand, so the software uses graphics, spoken instruction, not just in print. So 7 to 12, we're getting kind of that age where you're not seeing as many recalls. You kind of know not to put everything in your mouth or swallow. Not everything's candy. So toys that use critical thinking like Legos, Lincoln Logs, STEM toys, bicycles, scooters. Make sure to wear your helmets, which at Connections, we do helmet fittings for children. And then knee and elbow pads, reading level books, dolls and accessories, educational games like Leapfrog, ABC Mouse, etc. So non-toy related gifts. So, I mean, just because it's the holidays and you're thinking, buy, Black Friday shopping, there's so much more outside of toys that you can enrich a child's life. So like experiences, you can go on vacation, staycations, you can find an amusement park. We have one somewhat close. Museums, music lessons, art lessons, concerts and plays. Those are all amazing activities for kiddos. Objects could be a camera, musical instruments, microscopes, magic kits, or just like to zhuzh up their bedroom. You can get some bedroom sets. Or the not so fun, but really smart is like get them savings and IRAs or savings account, savings bonds. I still have savings bonds from my grandparents that I'm hoping will amount to something one day. But great ideas. So these are the most popular Christmas toys over time. So 1980 was Rubik's Cube, 1985 Care Bears, 1990 Beanie Babies, which also could have been an investment as well. Right here. 95 Power Rangers, 2000 Razor scooters, and I would think that would have been recalled. Those are sketchy. I mean, I guess they're still there. 2005 the Xbox, 10 iPad. Look at how like it's getting expensive. Kids are getting expensive. 2015 BB-8, which if you are not familiar is from Star Wars, right? 2020 Xbox Series X, and then 2025. What do we think it is? The ideas?
Something electronic.
Probably, yeah. What's that game?
Based on the video game thing.
Like a Lamborghini, do you think?
New Tesla.
Right, new Tesla for the kid. So what's often looked over is battery safety. And it kind of hints like swallowing or saliva, just even if you don't swallow it, if it's just in your mouth. The electrical current from the battery produces caustic soda that can burn through the throat or stomach and can damage organs, the esophagus. And we have pictures here. This is like a hot dog that it's just kind of sizzled, which is wild. So, I mean, they might look fun to put in your mouth and chew on. It's really not safe. And you want to make sure that the screws are on where those batteries are located. And just find those age-appropriate toys. So here, oh, this is my favorite part. The toys of recalled past. Who remembers slap bracelets? Yes, yes, I loved a slap bracelet. We actually give them out. But they have since got redesigned and they're not causing huge bruises on your arm. They are thinner. So when they first came out, they were very heavy, thick, and people would slap them and cause harm. But great fashion accessory. And then who remembers these? Yeah, or jart, which I always liked, jart. I actually played with these, and these were a lot of fun to throw, to throw at not the family members, but the holes. And then, oh, this one is good too, Cabbage Patch. We loved Cabbage Patches. This was a feeding Cabbage Patch. Imagine the French fry as a child finger. So it's just cannibal Cabbage Patch Kid here. So that one did get recalled. Polly Pocket. This one, when you think of Polly Pocket, you think of little toys anyways, but this one had so many little toys that it was just overwhelming not to put them in your mouth. So it was recalled due to that fact.
Older siblings having them and little siblings, need to be cautious. Yeah.
That's it. And I think that's kind of probably most cases is the older sibling has these cool toys and the little ones want to be cool too. These are buckyballs. Are you familiar with buckyballs? I had never heard of buckyballs. Again, swallowing. Like, I don't know why people just want to eat things, I guess. I want to eat things, but not buckyballs. And then Lily the llama, isn't she cute? I think this looks like innocent enough, right? It's a wooden toy that we touched on, but poor Lily, she had a couple of screws loose. So that was causing a lot of issues. Kiddos were hurting themselves on the screws that would come out. And she was recent. So not only do we have just toys, we have Barbie. Barbie's been a culprit as well. She's really made it to mainstream media again. She had a lovely new movie, but she is not innocent in all of this. So in years past, there was Rollerblade Barbie, where she went so fast she was causing sparks on her rollerblades, which could be a fire hazard, not so good for kiddos. And then she had Walk and Potty Pup Barbie. Great idea, promote like animals, walking, pet safety, but there were some parts similar to the buckyballs, swallowing hazard. So Barbie's had a past. This was my contribution, the TikTok. So that child had more restraint than I did. I would be like running into that fire trying to catch her. That was 1990 Sky Dancer. So it was recalled. There was another TikTok I saw. It just like went away and then you just never saw it again. It was up in the air. People like getting slashed with the wings was another issue. Not just losing the toy. There's actual physical injury as well. So we saw the slides of the slap bracelets, the jar, Polly Pocket. Oh, fidget spinners. That's something we give out too. But what happened with fidget spinners was that the metal piece would come off again, the screw would be exposed and an issue. But they're fun. They're good. And that's it. Oh my gosh. All that was so much fun. I will say these resources are really amazing. I really enjoyed the cpsc.gov. It's called, what's the acronym? I just went to a John Waters show and he referenced it. And I was like, oh, how fitting. It's like WHAM or there's a great acronym. I can't remember it. But I do recommend when you get a toy, see if it has been recalled. Sometimes stores aren't as quick. Or if you go to a yard sale or a thrift store, just be aware of what age range is appropriate for your child. Okay, back to any questions?